everybody. This is Tim, Bill, and Debbie coming to you live from the back porch of my house at Lake of the Ozarks. We want to talk to everybody today a little bit about the season, about the team, about our great sponsors, and the end of my driving career. So we're going to get Debbie and Mr. Bill's take on it, maybe Sadie's take as well. And we're going to talk to you about all of this, and I hope you enjoy it. We want to really thank everybody that has supported us, and especially all the fans over the years. You know, 77 years is a long time for one of us to be driving, and it couldn't have ended in any better fashion than it did this year. We really need to thank all of our sponsors: NGK, Seaway Marine, CDI Electronics, MarineEngine.com, Seebold Sports, Weldon Fuel Pumps, Show Ride Batteries. Jimmy over at Pro Designs and his staff wrap all the boats with these great graphics that Moto Marketing provided them. Without all of you guys, we don't even get on the water. And everybody brings not only support in a variety of ways, and a lot of it over the years is technical support, product support, and just all around, you know, promotional support for our team. So it really has worked good because everybody has cross-promoted our team, which is the best way to promote nowadays. Moto Marketing and Kevin, who's standing behind the camera right now while we're filming this. So cross-promotion, all their support, thank you very much. We could not do it without you. And more importantly, we would not want to do it without you. For my last year, after 44 years of racing, I could not be more proud with the people and the companies that I have been associated with, not only throughout my career, but as I close my career. It's been fantastic. Thank you. Give a special thanks to my crew. I know this is what you always hear, but it is so true. We can't do this, I cannot do this without them. They are just as important, every one of them, to this team as the guy sitting in the driver's seat. So for me, having the support cast of my crew is invaluable. I rely on every single one of them. Some of them you know that get to go to the races. Some of them you don't know that help me behind the scenes. And luckily, we got a couple of them to go to the very last race in Orange. So that was a big treat for them to come and enjoy that with us down in Orange. Everybody on the team plays a different role. No matter how large or small, they are all significant in the effort and the contribution that they make that will benefit the team and myself on Sunday afternoon when you start that final. First and foremost, I got to thank my wife, Debbie. You know, we've been together 27 years. That's a long time for her to be going to boat races and giving up a lot of things throughout her life in order to come and enjoy my passion and my family's passion of boat racing. Debbie cooks all the food, makes the hotel travel arrangements, gets the people there, puts up with me, most importantly, which is probably a nightmare for most people. But
very true.
Yeah, I know. I love her, and I cannot do that without her. secondly, my dad. You know, he's always been there for me when I'm racing, and he's there. It's like my security blanket. I can always count on him to not only pick up and make sure every detail is done and look over also what everybody else does, but to see his passion and to know the knowledge and the experience that I have to draw off of from him is without a doubt makes me at ease, especially when I get excited in the boat and he can calm me down over the radio. So that means a ton. Not to mention the things that he has taught me over the last 44 years of what to do, what not to do, and how to go about the craft of racing boats by thinking and using your own mind to do the right thing and to discover ways to better performance and to make yourself better. 2016 was a busy season for the team. We did 13 races in total, went all the way from Texas to Canada, Pittsburgh, Indiana. We went all over the country this year. Put about 20,000 miles on the truck getting there, but we were very fortunate. Out of those 13 events, we had 7 first place, we had 2 second place, we had 3 third place, and we had 1 7th place. We won the USF1 Series Championship. We won the APBA National Championship in F1, and we also won the APBA SST 200 North American Championship. Well, after 44 years, we were able to accumulate 19 world or national championships, which is by far more than I ever dreamed that we would be able to accomplish. The last race in Orange, Texas, I had my sister videotaping Debbie as I was racing. And if you've never stood by Debbie or been near Debbie or seen Debbie at a race when I'm racing, it's comical. Deb, I mean, tell me a little of your side of it. I mean, how do you feel that this is the last year? Are you happy that it came to a conclusion, or you wish that I wouldn't stop?
Happy that you are stopping racing for your safety reasons. I said I had mixed emotions about it. It's been his family passion for 44 years, it's as long as I've known him. So something that I'm kind of concerned. I don't know what he's going to do. Everybody has asked that question, what he's going to do now, so we don't know what he's going to do now. But I've enjoyed it. It became a part of my life also, and I've tagged along with him to almost every single one, and it's been a great ride.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of fun.
It has. It has. So, yeah, who knows what the future will hold. By no means are we going to stop being involved in boat racing. We will be involved. We'll be involved with the boats. We'll be involved with drivers too, and events. So we're not going to just pack up camp and go away from powerboat racing. I couldn't even think about that. What's your guys' favorite memory from this year? Just one thing. What was your favorite thing about this whole season?
Well, I think the most nerve-wracking thing that happened this summer is in Pittsburgh. 26 laps into a 30-lap race, we're running second place, which locked up the championship for us. And Tim does what we call a barrel roll. The boat snap hooked and rolled upside down, went all the way over and landed right side up. And of course our big competitor, Tim, was just leading in the points by 11 points when we got there. And then they stopped the race, and Tim was taken in the medical boat to the shore and checked over, and the boat was pulled back in, and they stopped the race, and the other boats were ready to line up, and our big competitor, who could have won the championship, had his motor restarted, did not start. So at the end of the day, you know, you got points that you accumulated through so many laps. At the end of the day, there was 1 point dividing 3 different boats for the championship. Tim won the championship by 1 point, and Terry Ranker and Greg Foster were tied for second. Greg Foster got second because he had 2 wins this year versus 1 win that Terry Ranker had. So you'll never see a championship of any kind in any sport any closer than that. So that was really a nerve-wracking weekend that I was glad was over when it was over. So
I looked that up. I went back and looked up all the championships. Believe it or not, Greg Foster won it, and it was 01 or 02. Greg won, Terry was second, I was third, and it was 2 points difference.
really,
Yeah,
I wouldn't. I mean,
I know.
You looked it up.
you would have never thought that,
No,
but it
No.
was that close before.
but the point systems have changed through the years, and it's good for the sport because it keeps everybody competitive right to the last race. But the point system we have now is very, very close, and you get a 6 or 7 point lead on somebody, it's, you know, you get
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
So
What about you, Deb?
My best memory was when Ginger and Elaine came to me this summer and they asked if I would have Kevin be at church on Sunday because they were presenting my husband with something, which we had no idea what it was, but he was presented with the key to the city of Bay City, Michigan, and I thought that was a huge honor. I'm so proud to call him my husband, and that was my favorite memory that I just thought was the neatest thing of the summer.
Yeah,
it's pretty neat when you look at Bay City and realize that 29 years ago I helped start that event, and the first or second year that we had that event I was presented with the key to the city, and now 28 or 29 years later my son is presented with the key to the city. So it's a big honor. It was fun, and it's been a main stop on our Formula One tour for years. And if anybody in the world ever wants to see a good boat race, it's Bay City with seawalls on both sides. It's rough, dangerous water.
That's my best memory too, is when they threw the checkered flag that day. Knew that he would never have to do that again.
In Bay City.
In Bay City.
Yeah.
You
know what? You want to win Bay City, you got to go out and you got to go over what you always got to do more than what is safe. I mean, if you want to win Bay City, you got to do stuff you don't really want to do.
Yep.
We're going to still continue to show stuff on our site and promote powerboat racing any way we can. The last thing that I would like to say is thanks to all the fans all over the world for the Seebold family. My grandfather, my father, my older brother Mike, and myself. It's a treat and an honor to be able to go out and race and have all you guys look at us, enjoy it, and follow us. So thank you very much.
That's true. I mean, fans have been a big part of our career. I raced full-time in Europe for 17 years, so we have a lot of fans all over the world. And I want to thank them all for supporting the Seabolds as long as they've had. And so we're going to miss y'all a lot.
hey, we're still going to be around. We're not going anywhere. And we're just going to have a different role in powerboat racing now. But the Seebold family will still be involved. And look for our next chapter.